Okay, welcome.
Hi, and once again, thank you so much for being here and teaching all of us about this. Some of us do know bits and facts about it, but my question is: right now, Canadian banks on $100, how many times can they lend that $100 again? And on that answer brings the other question. What are the provisions of banks right now?
The answer to your question is it's as high as 20.
20 times over, they can lend that. Whoa!
Yeah, so I mean, listen, if Joe Bonanno and the crime families did that in New York, they'd be in prison, right?
Extortion,
Right?
yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme. It's a fraudulent pyramid scheme. Huh?
Ponzi.
A Ponzi scheme. I don't like the word Ponzi scheme because it's racially charged. Mr. Ponzi was the most small, insignificant of criminals. These are real pyramid schemes. I worked on the first pyramid scheme when I was a Department of Justice lawyer, and we got $1 million fine. These are pyramid schemes. Huge, huge. That's right. So it's up to 20 times, and they only have to keep 2 of your dollars in the vault.
So that means only 2%.
That's right.
So
2 cents on the dollar. Yeah.
all those billions they've been making these past years, they're on average, each bank makes like 3 billion every 3 months, every trimester. Only 2% of that is actually real money.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier also that Canada is the only country with a public central bank. How many countries in the world are not entitled like to the Fonds Monétaire International, the International Monetary Fund? I've heard China, Cuba, there might be 2 or 3 countries.
They're the ones. Yeah, and that's because they have public central banks. I was saying Canada is the only country in the G8, the industrialized country, who don't have a central bank. China has a central bank. Cuba has a central bank. So the IMF won't deal with them because they know they have independent banking policy. And China's the country to look at. They're not giving away their central bank. They refuse to shut it down. They know what's going on.
Thank you.
Yeah.